Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Sunshine Cup team from his name is Jason. He said bad IVs because when I got them I didn't know about IVs. Fairthorn already hard loses. Also interesting moveset for it that I like in the Open Great League a bit more than in this league. Same for Quagsire. Stone Edge is a lot better for this cup with the jump lofts, and I use Licky Licky as the safe swap. There are some mistakes like not needed bait and a few other mistakes as well in these battles. Keep up the content because I love it. So thank you for the submission. Okay, so yes, the recommended movesets, there's a couple things here. Just in the moveset alone, the recommended moveset, and if you watch my top teams video, I said Quagsire probably should use Stone Edge because there are so many flyers that are going to be in this meta. So I think that's number one. And then Mirror Shot. Mirror Shot's just not a good move. So I think you either do, honestly, Mirror Shot's good if you need like a bait move. For the most part, you're just using like power whip against everything. So I think you either just go like Thunder, or if you want like a harder hitting steel move, you use like Flash Cannon. But let's take a look at the battles to see how the team plays. Because I also thought about using Ferrothorn, because there is a lot of stuff that Ferrothorn will do well against, but then there's also Talonflame, which hits you double super effective. So Bullet Seed is decently fast charging. Power Up really hurts. Yeah, Power Up is a really hard hitting move. If it's Earth Power, it's probably going to put you pretty low. If it's Dragon Claw, it'll be resisted. So not surprising they went straight. Dragon Tail is resisted, so able to get that. Throwing Power Whip blindly is 100% what you should do. I don't even care that it's Jump Off and like triple resist. Like, I think you just kind of have to in that scenario. And speaking about Jump Off, you do not have an amazing answer. Licky Licky is pretty decent because of rollout. So this is where you should go. Take the Energy Ball because Licky Licky is pretty tanky. You might want to consider shielding one up here though, because I would not want to see my Quagsire with Mud Bomb Aqua Tail on this thing. So I would probably match shields here. Yeah. You kind of have to when you're stuck like that. And good timing on these fast moves. 3-turn rollout versus 2-turn fairy wind. Always throw on the odds here. No, not odds. 1 and then, is it odds? Yeah, 1, 3, 5. That makes sense. They try to catch on a Talonflame, getting the Shadow Ball off. This will chip, which is kind of nice. It just puts it like one Aqua Tail would not take out from this range, but 2 will. Going to shield this up. Worried about a Brave Bird. Yeah. That's what I was kind of. Is the Jump Off still alive? Yeah. Does it have energy? I don't know about the shield. Yeah, now they're just. Oh, it's got like 1 HP. Okay. As long as you're like. And 1 HP shield here should take it. Okay, 2 HP, 3 HP, 4 HP. It's got a little more than 1 HP. 1 HP, for those of you who do not know, 1 HP if you shield, it will take you out. Second jump off already, eh? Is jump off? I did not see many jump offs. It's interesting because I saw so many groundish types. Quagsire, in my video this morning, Quagsire, Flygon, Clodsire, and here we are with a couple jump offs, which is generally the hardest for your team. So Licky Licky is the best answer. You don't need to shield. You could lose it and just come Ferrothorn and Mirror Shot. It's just an Aerial Ace, so you do live. And they come and catch on a Gastrodon, which is interesting. Going to go down. So going in here, which makes sense. It is double weak to grass. And you are just taking neutral from the slaps. And they're going to have to get to Earth Power because Body Slam is resisted. So now that is there. You can now. I would have overfarmed there a little bit, just because they dumped the Earth Power. They need to go to another one, and now they get out into the back. They're trying to jump around a lot. Unfortunately, they jumped right into a Quagsire there, so there's not much they can do. Double. So double is going to be one of Pokemon. I tried Flygon and I just did not like it. Double is one of the Pokemon that I replaced instead. So you're going to see the double team probably tomorrow. I haven't played with it yet today, but I'll have one for tomorrow with double. I think double is going to be very strong in this meta. because yes, Body Slam got nerfed, but Double Kick did not, as opposed to like Vigoroth and other counter users where counter was nerfed. I'd rather have the new, like the Double Kick that's still decent, and it's pretty spammy and bulky, right? So Body Slam is resisted though. So getting off the Mirror Shot, which will not take out. Mirror Shot's a really bad move. Like, whenever you can go Power Whip, there's really no reason to go Mirror Shot unless you're like baiting or it hits super effective and Power Whip is like resisted. Like, it's very unlikely that you would ever need Mirror Shot in neutral situations. Choosing the Licky Licky with the double super effective rollout as opposed to the Quagsire that would resist the charge moves and fast move. So it's not a terrible decision. Really good fast move timing. 3 is the correct to get to 9 versus 10. Now they're already boosted. You probably might want to shield because you don't know what's in the back. If they have the Talonflame, they might have an answer to your Quagsire in the back. Yeah. That's just kind of like a read there. And this is why I was kind of surprised by the Licky Licky. You have to assume, to a certain extent, that they probably have an answer to water or rock in the back. Because, especially, yeah, because Talonflame is like double super weak to rock and then cannot throw much except for the flying move at your water Pokemon. So you might want to just like, you see Talonflame, you might want to use that water because they probably have an answer in the back here. And now just gonna Quagsire just gonna outpace. Oh, it is a Shadow Quagsire. I will add that in. Okay, great lead. Gastrodon, double weak to grass, obviously, so they'll probably get out into something. And that something is a Talonflame. And again, just going straight. I get it. I get it. You have a double super effective rollout that got buffed this season. And with ease, you will just out rollout this thing, quite honestly. There's not much this thing can do. And you're so tanky that you probably even live a Brave Bird from this range. So you can just shield and keep switch, which you probably want to do. That being said, like what they assume they come Gastrodon and just mud slap here and then maybe stay in to get an earth power off on the, oh, I'm surprised they shielded. I'm really surprised they shielded. They should not have. I thought they like stay in, let it go, mud slap down, get to an earth power here, and then 2 shield whatever in the back. Like that's how I would play it, but they're not getting out. I have no idea what's in the back now. Like usually, like you have a common idea of how to play. Like why would you not 2 shield Licky Licky? And the rollout is resisted, so that's why they got out of there. Okay, bad lead. This is where you come Licky Licky. Like if it's on the lead, 100%. 100% you come in Licky Licky because that's your safe swap. You don't come in with the water. So this is an obvious. This is what you obviously do. You come in with your Licky Licky as a safe swap when you see Talonflame on the lead. I still think you come Quagsire when you see... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. I'm just always under the assumption that like if you have a Talonflame, you probably have at least one hard answer to water on your team. So I'd rather just like put my water on that fire as opposed to like potentially leaving it in the back to yes have a nice rollout matchup there, but then just potentially leaving it vulnerable in the back there. So you lost switch. Not much you could do. They are double weak to Quagsire, so unless they have an answer in the back, they just forgot Quagsire exists because they got a fire and a Clodsire. So instant swapping here. And there's your Venusaur. So you do have Mud Bomb, but yeah, this is just a hard counter team. There's nothing you can do here. There's literally nothing you can do here. But this is what I would expect when you see a Talonflame lead. An answer to water in the back, right? So Venusaur versus Ferrothorn. This is pretty neutral-ish. And honestly, I don't even know. I guess Frenzy's double resisted because of the poison and the grass. Yeah, okay. Frenzy's double resisted because of poison and grass. So yeah, Mirror Shot is the correct move here. To chip for neutral. Frenzy is double resisted and Sludge Bomb's single resisted? Yeah. Because it's double resisted on the steel and then super effective on the grass. So Sludge Bomb is single resisted and it's just a harder hitting move. So being single resisted still hits pretty hard. Mirror Shot is spammier. So going to try and just out spam this thing, which you do. They'll have to make a decision here. And they let it go. Out comes what? Talonflame? Yeah. No, I have not seen the battles. But again, and again, and again. Well, okay. The good news is you did see the grass already. So I don't hate this one as much. This is just truly like a team reading. This is as close to a team reading video as you're going to get. It's a Miltank in the back. I'm surprised you're not coming Quagsire quicker because the Quagsire resists all these rollouts. I mean, you do have an answer for... I guess you don't need to... Yeah. I guess you don't super need to because Quagsire can deal with Talonflame. I just thought with the resisted rollouts, you just want to get those resisted rollouts and then Licky Licky can just roll out down. Right, so in terms of team building, people wanted me to do a team building video or a team reading video. And again, there's the obvious team reads, like Talonflame in a limited meta where there's only 4 typings is going to cover its water weakness with at least one Pokemon. So on this team in particular, I actually don't hate coming in Licky Licky as much as the other ones. Because the other ones we had not seen the water answer. This one we have seen the water answer. The Venusaur was on the lead. So it's less nerve-wracking to, unless they're running ABA grass, like, okay, so be it. But it's less scary to come in Licky Licky and have a Quagsire in the back when you've already seen. Oh, this is brutal. Okay. This is super effective. Still Mirror Shot though, so still probably does not do much. What are we doing here? I don't know about this. Okay, so we had a Gastrodon lead, which Ferrothorn will destroy because it's double weak to grass. And then out comes a Charmer, and Ferrothorn resists the Charm. Now, the reason I don't like this is just because you had such a dominant matchup with the Ferrothorn. I think you could stand there and still just like beat the Gastrodon with like literally any of your other Pokemon. I know Rollout is resisted. You'll chip here, but they'll probably just let this go and just try and go. Like if you come in Ferrothorn, I would shield this move because I'm worried about an Earth Power and then I'm worried about a second Charmer in the back here. Because there's only reason they come in Charmer blindly on the lead. Ooh, Skelders, okay. Well, okay, so... Okay. So I kind of get their play looking back on this now, but I don't agree with the team comp. So the team comp... Okay, good fast move timing. The team comp on their end is just a fast move damage team hidden behind a not fast move damage team, right? So let me just pause this because this is, again, one of the team reading battles here. You have a Gastrodon lead, and whenever I say if I run a fast move damage team, I always hide my real fast move damage Pokemon in the back and use a fast move damage Pokemon that has some spam ability. So, Mud Slap users, like a Charm user like a Ninetales that gets the Weather Ball fast. Because when you use those in the front, it doesn't automatically click like this could be a fast move damage team. So you can like chip with some fast move damage and then you actually get some charge moves quickly, throw some charge moves, they may not shield it, and then by the time they have 2 shields, you would use fast move damage in the back. Skeldridge is also like one of those not pure fast move damage Pokemon, even though Incinerate is one of the best combos for damage and energy in the game. It's not like a pure fast move damage Pokemon. It's one of those that's like Does a lot of damage with its fast move, but also gets to a charge move quickly. Wiggly is a charmer. Charmer, Razor Leafers. Those are your pure like fast move smackdown users. Those are your pure fast move damage Pokemon. So when they come in Wiggly, my initial thoughts was like, what are they doing? They're coming in from a Gastrodon to a Wiggly, which is a terrible matchup. They cannot come Skeldridge right away because, again, as I've said multiple times, if you have a Ferrothorn, if you have a Venusaur, you're covering your fire weakness. If you're a Talonflame, you're covering your water weakness, right? So you can't come in with Skeldridge right away because you have an answer for Skeldridge. So I guess coming in with their Wiggly was the right play, as opposed to being like double weak to grass and then just coming in with your hardest answer, which they probably have an answer for, which you do. You have a Quagsire. Now, can they get to the Mud Slap here? I mean, the Earth Power. No, they cannot. You cannot get to the Earth Power, so you will take this down for the win. Okay, Chesnaught's a pretty rough lead for you, just in the fact that it has superpower. So it's going to be their superpower against your Mirror Shot. The only problem with throwing this immediately is that you're showing them it's a Mirror Shot and they don't need to respect it. I take it that you're just trying to lower their attack anyways, because Mirror Shot does have a chance to lower their attack. It's already done it once. Let's see if it does it a second time. No, so it only did it once. And they're just going to go back-to-back superpower here and probably bail. I'd be surprised if they throw a resisted Frenzy. It makes sense just for them to go back-to-back superpower. And you know what? Your Bullet Seeds resisted, they may stay in here. They don't, see, I don't like that. If I were them, I would have stayed in, because it's not like your Bullet Seed is going to take them down. You're going to have to dump your Mirror Shot, and then they could align here, get ahead on energy, and then by the time you come in, you're down a shield and energy. As opposed to now, where you're like coming in here, and then they give up switch. Like they give up switch, and then you beat it. See, now they're gonna have back-to-back superpowers. This is one where you could potentially read like a double fire or something, or double weak to water in the back, based on their switch, right? Based on their switch, you can read a double weak to water in the back, because they do have a pure answer in the front. It's a grass. So Talonflame, weak to water and rock. Chesnaught, going to resist water and rock, and then you have something in the back weak to your second weakness. So there's your Clodsire, weak to water. And now here comes the very loaded Chesnaught, and this thing's probably close to 2 frenzies. Like, I think it's just going to outpace you. Do they have a shield still? See, if they have the shield, they're significantly going to outpace you. Yeah. So they're going to get to a second frenzy here, and you're going to be taken out. And now you have a rollout user that's going to have resisted moves here. And now you're going to have a Bullet Seed user that's resisted moves here. Yeah, so I think... how do I play that differently? Maybe less aggressive on the jump around, potentially, is the only thing. Kind of recognizing that you cannot align the Quagsire on the Chesnaught in any scenario. So maybe be less aggressive and try to avoid that align up if you can. So we're going to have a neutral Aerial Ace versus a neutral mirror shot? Yeah, neutral Mirror Shot. Obviously, Mirror Shot's a bad move. This is where maybe Flash Cannon catches more people off guard. Again, I understand the strengths of being able to bait a bit and just potentially lowering their attack. I just think that overall, Flash Cannon is probably the way you want to go. I've never liked Mirror Shot for the reasons you are seeing right here. It just does nothing. Yes, it's spammy. Yes, it's a nice bait move, but if my Power Whip is going to be resisted, I'd rather just have a move that actually does some damage. But maybe that's just me. There's, again, Mirror Shots, it's an option, depending how you like to play. Having lowered their attack and they're doing a resisted fairy wind down, you are able to chip again. No lowering of the attack there. Licky Licky, they reset and come in with their own Licky Licky. So again, team reading. One of two things is happening here. You're coming in, you have like a balanced team where they're going to have an answer to Talonflame in the back. So they probably got an answer to Talonflame and Rock in the back. So it's probably a water in the back. Or it's like an ABB style team, double normal. Licky Licky with like dunsparce, because you try and pull out a fighter, and then as your flyer on the front, you beat it there. So they make a catch, or actually they make a snipe with the jump bluff, and then you make a catch with the Licky Licky. So are we going to go for the aggressive? We are going to go for the aggressive, just taking a move here. You have two options. You either throw the body slam and take it out, or you just commit to the farm down to come out with two moves because they have two shields. And oh, hello, it's a Swampert. So it's a balanced team, right? There's your two reads. There's only so many team comps that you can do. They may have the thing with team reading is they may have a random ass third. You just can't control that. I read either ABB or balanced team, and it ended up being a balanced team. You covered your fire weakness and rock weakness with, I said Quagsire, Swampert. Same thing, Mud Boy. So they were running a very balanced team with the Licky Licky safe swap, right? It's very easy. Nice rollout win. It's very easy to read team comps when people are using team comps, team building comps that are straightforward, right? So you're going to come Licky Licky. You can't read what they're having yet. There's a Chesnaught. Okay. Wheat to water. There's your Chesnaught answer. So they either have, same thing you can look at. It could be just a safe swap. Could be a double grass. Could be ABA. Like maybe they have could just be a random Pokemon. But you just got to start thinking you got to just start thinking what could they potentially have as the third option here. They're going to have to throw again. Going to shield, thinking that you can get to a body slam and force a switch here. I don't hate this because of the Talonflame lead. Grab that second shield. Yeah, I actually don't hate this. When you're in that scenario where you lost lead so hard, you try to get shield advantage or try and flip switch. Ooh, and now you still may need to shield here because this thing's going to outpace you. Yeah. That was kind of tough. I like the idea so far, but yeah, just kind of rough there. And there's a Quagsire in the back. So truly just one of everything. These are the ones that are kind of tough to team read. It's not a balanced team. It's not an ABB style team. It's truly a one water, one fire, one grass team. And yeah, people build like that. They each cover one weakness. It's not like a balanced team. You don't have a great safe swap on this team. I wouldn't be comfortable safe swapping Chesnaught, or I would not be comfortable safe swapping Chesnaught or Quagsire, quite honestly. So I think that you put yourself very vulnerable with teams like this. And now you're just in trouble. Yeah. Thanks for this mission, though. Yeah, like I said, I would go probably either Thunder or Flash Cannon as the second move on Ferrothorn. I would go probably Stone Edge on Quagsire for some coverage. Overall, I think it's a pretty balanced team. You are double weak to fighting, but again, if you watch my videos, the top teams in this morning's video, I say I'm not really worried about fighters. Chesnaught, we saw a couple times with superpower, but even the other normal typings that have close combat and stuff are not being used a ton, so I don't mind this. Anyways, thanks for this mission. Well, probably I do have some. Oh, let me just talk about why I'm still here and what's going on for next week and the videos and everything. Okay, so I was supposed to head to Hamilton today for Thanksgiving. I was supposed to go down Wednesday, stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and come back Monday because it's a long weekend. yesterday, the day before I'm supposed to go, my mom messaged me saying she has COVID. She's had the symptoms starting Monday and tested positive on Tuesday. So what I'm thinking about we're going to do now is wait till the isolation's till Friday. So wait till like Saturday or Sunday to go down and then stay there next week. So you're going to see all my videos next week will probably be from her basement. Their basement. My dad's there too. So that's the plan. So you will see, I've already taped a couple Ultra League teams in advance because I expect it to be down there. I wanted to get ahead on the Ultra League videos from submissions earlier. So you'll see some Ultra League videos. Nothing will change except maybe a hair because I think I'm going to buzz it off in the next day. So you may see me with like no hair for a few videos and then hair a couple videos for Ultra League. If you're wondering like what the heck happened to you. So that's the plan for the going down there. Again, I will be down there for the next week, but I'll just film from there. So no worries about missing videos. It'll just maybe be like kind of weird jumping back and forth between backgrounds and hair and stuff. The second thing is I'm probably going to just do straight. I've already filmed the 2 Ultra League videos. I'll probably have one go up Saturday, one go up Sunday. I think I'm just going to grind Sunshine Cup for the next 3 days. So don't be surprised if you see double Sunshine Cup teams. This will be the second one today. And then Thursday, Friday, probably the same thing, like straight Sunshine Cup. And maybe we'll do 1-on-1. There's an event, 1 or 2 events coming. I'll cover those. And then we'll go over top teams. So that's that. Never mind. I was going to say someone's in the car situation. We got a car. There's a whole issue. I'll respond if someone wants to know the details about that. And yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. So we'll go from there. I'm just trying to look at like the channel and stuff like that. Views, extremely consistent. Subscribers, brutal growth in April and in October so far. September, I had 779 new subscribers. So welcome one and all. In October, after 8 days, I'm only at 88, which is a 47% less than the previous week, which is already starting to go down. So yeah, it's October. We know. Until we get to like the Halloween cups and stuff, people are not going to be interested. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the submission. If you want to submit your Sunshine Cup videos, a link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one.